Hello Taurus, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw honest truth. This is your mid-July tarot forecast, and your theme for mid-July is temperance, patience, balance, synergy, the balance of your inner and your outer self, and just finding all sorts of balance within your life through moderation and temperance. All right, let's see what else is in store for you. But right before I lay out the cards, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. All right. What does Taurus need to know for mid-July? Please. Definitely see why temperance is your theme. And I definitely feel that this has something to do overall with people in your life. So obviously in the past, there's been emotional disappointment and upset, things just not being fulfilled and being quite withdrawn. Like you may not have really expressed those emotions to people around you or really let it know. It's just that kind of inner feeling, and also thinking, what was the point of all of this, all this effort that I've put in to, this person or thing that you loved, and you feel like it's almost come to nothing. So you're actually so that was in the past leading into this, and right now at this moment you're the Three of Cups. So you're feeling better. You are enjoying time with friends and family and people around you, or even just feeling more comfortable in your own skin, being able to relax, just do things that you find enjoyable, whether it's meeting up with people for a drink or having a nice meal, but just feeling that, emotional connection. And it's lighthearted, it's playful, and I feel that you obviously need that. I do feel that there is someone who you have a lot of love for, and they have a lot of love for you as well. And I feel like they are approaching you, something about your relationship, and they're approaching you from a practical manner. I feel that they believe that they need to do this so that the love can move forward, the love can grow. And I feel like this is important because, I feel like this is a relationship, but it could be a relationship within yourself but with someone else. But I feel like, anyways, the outcome we have is the Ten of Wands. So I feel like whatever this is talking about, whether it's a creative project, whatever it was that was emotionally disappointing in the past, or what that was relating to, or another person that you both have a lot of love for one another. And I think they might also be an earth sign and kind of help knock you back into your senses at times, like make sure you're eating, make sure you're going outside enough, things like that, make sure you have a schedule, stuff like that. So they might be supporting you in that way, which is possibly why you're taking the time to, have dinners and just enjoy the little things in life a little bit more. But I feel like it's interesting because you have what it takes to push past something that you feel is coming to an end, in a sense, or it's not that it's coming to an end, it is in a way, but the end of the way that it is, the way that things are. And I feel that's coming in the future. I do feel that you're going to have a lot of disappointment and be really, really stressed about this situation, the fact that it's not progressing further. You have the creative energy and all of the resources that it takes within you to be able to accomplish whatever you want, but there's some sort of a block. And maybe that's why you have to, be able to balance things a little bit more, have a bit more patience, blend different aspects of your life together. I'm going to pull some clarification cards so we can go a little bit deeper on what specifically this is. What does Taurus need to know for mid-July, please? Yeah, you're feeling stuck. Okay, so I feel like whatever it is that you are stressed about, even though it's kind of like it will get to the point where it'll reach a point where things will have to change, and you maybe need to ask for a little bit of help, and that might take a little bit of money. That could take a contract, but I feel like that is what's going to move things forward. I feel like you'll have a partial success. It's not the big success that you want, and it's maybe a little bit more stressful than you would care to, consider. I feel like even though you're doing your best to enjoy life as best as possible with the little things, I feel like you are wanting something more. You're not going to stay like that forever. I know you Tauruses, you can't stay like that forever, which is good in a sense. I feel like this other person who's maybe helped you there's only so much that they can do as well, but they do give you a lot of energy. I think this could be someone who's also sending you lots of messages as well, that of practical things to help you improve this, project or whatever it is that you're working on, that will have the partial success, at least for now. Things can always change, But yeah, I do feel that there is an aspect of yourself in the past that you're really disappointed with. Things didn't quite come together the exact way that you envisioned it. It wasn't that, Disney fairy tale princess story ending. All right, let's get a few advice cards, and then make sure you stick around for destiny cards. All right, what advice does Taurus need to know from in July? All right. So we have the Eight of Cups, and I feel that as an advice card, the Eight of Cups is saying, you really need to think about what direction of your life is going to be emotionally fulfilling when it comes to the situation of whatever it is that you're working on, relationship, business project, any creative project like that as well. Because it's not going to last if it's not completely emotionally fulfilling. And maybe it was at the start for you, but maybe things changed. So you need to make sure that whatever direction you go with this, it needs to be emotionally fulfilling in the long run. Otherwise, it's just not going to work out. All right, second advice card, we've got the Princess of Swords. And the Princess of Swords as an advice card is saying, ask questions, do your research, keep your mind flexible. So you may have, maybe because of the stress and just worries and disappointment, you might be getting a little bit, okay, it's got to be this way, or this way. However, the Princess of Swords is saying, stay open-minded, get lots of different thoughts and ideas and opinions. So yes, contact people to ask questions specifically about whatever this is for, however this applies to your life, and maybe do some online research. Be open, keep your mind open no matter what the answer is. Don't write anything off, at least consider it as a possibility. Third advice card, we've got the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is the ultimate wish card. Reconnect with your heart and just put that big wish out there right now for what it is that you want, and do it right now, because if you don't do it right now when I'm telling you to, when are you going to do it? Come on, so do it now. Please. So yeah, just really think about what it is that you want and put that energy out there to the universe. It's kind of like when you go to a restaurant and you want a certain meal, you don't have to go out and find all the food and put it together yourself, right? The universe does that for you. So all you have to do is put your order in and just wait, and it will come in time, hopefully, if it's a good restaurant. But yeah, so just put that, what your emotional desire is, what will make your heart, jump with joy, put that out there, okay? And then just wait to receive. Final advice card, we've got the Death card. So there's an aspect of this that has ended, and you have to accept that it's over, it's done, okay? I'm not saying, it needs to change. The thing is, because the outcome is the Ten of Wands, and that's like finishing a book, but you need to open the next book in the series, right? So you need to actually put the book down. You finish the book the way that things were going. Okay, yes, it's reached a certain point. It's over. It's done. You need to put this down so that you can prepare yourself for what's next. It's just this cycle. This phase is over. That's it. Yeah, otherwise you're just going to be feeling that feeling of stuckness and not really going anywhere. And the reason why you're feeling that is because you need to put the book down, open the new one. All right, pick a number, 1, 2, or 3, and you are going to pick your destiny cards. So always go with your first instinct when it comes to the number. But please do comment below if this reading has resonated with you so far. I really do love reading your comments, and I find it very interesting reading how my readings apply to your life. So please do leave a nice comment. All right, 1, 2, or 3. If you picked one. Wow. Balance, balance, balance. We've got temperance and temperance. So just feel things out. Go with the flow. You need to make sure that whatever decisions that you make, it's going to be the least amount of stress, you know, and that, like, stress for good and bad. We don't want intense emotions. We want balance. We want synergy, and it's going to take time. I feel like you're feeling something new out in your life, so please don't rush yourself. And look, oh my gosh, we've got double Queen of Wands, and Queen of Wands. So definitely 100% stay true to yourself. If it feels right in your spirit, then you need to go for it. When you have inspiration come to you, act on it immediately. And whatever you do, stay authentic. Never change your thoughts, your words, or how you want to express yourself in any way due to other people. 100% stay true to yourself. No selling out. If you pick two, if you picked two, we've got the Death card again. So the way that things were ended because it was not emotionally fulfilling. It's not. So sometimes when people think certain things end in their life, like they're being punished or something, but that's not the case. This has ended because it wasn't good enough for you. The way that you were going, it didn't have enough emotional depth. It wasn't good enough. It was too superficial. You thought it wasn't, but it was. And that's why it's done. That's why it was taken away, because you deserve better. Please remember that. In fact, having this taken away is going to line you up with much more fulfillment, much more joy, and the life and the love and the community that you desire. And that's what you deserve. If you pick three, I feel like someone might be helping you out, or there might be a particular relationship. Either there's something, this aspect of your life is going to end and someone will approach you, potentially to help you with, or this could be you obviously moving forward with what's, you know, with an intelligent, mentally and emotionally intelligent way forward, okay? Your advice is the world, and that's saying, you've come a long way. You should celebrate your achievements by a long shot, 100%. And, celebrate, because you're finishing this phase and you're going to move on to something different. But before you move on, give yourself a nice pat on the back. You've come so long. Also, this can sometimes represent travel, moving maybe to a different country, for example, and also potentially taking whatever this is more global, if it does come to business. If you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website. That's in the description below. You can also follow me on social media. Definitely, I do monthly, mid-monthly readings, so definitely make sure that you're subscribed. And if you're still here, you get a secret bonus card. All right. Secret bonus card for Taurus, mid-July, please and thank you. The Ace of Cups, there may be the announcement of a conception of a child. There could be a new opportunity, but also I feel like you're really going to be tapping into the self-love, and you really will be looking for making this more emotionally satisfying, but really tapping into that love for yourself. Have a great month.